What's going on, Geek Pit? Welcome to Geeking Out the Metal Geek. I'm your host, the Metal Geek, and I have a couple things to say before we bring on the guest. We got Steve Pena coming on the podcast on Tuesday night, and we got Wednesday, we got Brian Johnson. So those are going to be my announcements for today, that we got two podcasts coming up. But this my next guest is going to be wrestling Sammy Chaos on September 8th at We Are Wrestling's Deja Vu. Let's give a warm geeking out welcome to Nahir. Did I get it right? did I mess up the name? I'm good? Or
I'm sorry. Can you speak a little bit louder? I'm sorry about that.
Did I mess up the name? It was Nahir.
It's okay. Right? We're good. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll just save myself and then we're good to go. Nahir.
Nahir. All right. So are you excited about coming to New York on September 8th, and you'll be wrestling September 8th and 9th? So
I'm actually very excited to go to New York this time around, because usually the last time I was there was a modeling thing. Like the last couple of times, it's just been either modeling thing or family thing. So saying that for the first time I'm going to be wrestling in the city that never sleeps, it's quite an honor. And even though I have not personally met Sammy Chaos, I'm very thrilled to get a chance to actually wrestle someone different. So it's going to be quite an awesome ride for this.
Yeah. Have you seen her wrestle or no?
I've seen a couple of her matches. I was like, I'm a bit intimidated, to be honest.
Yeah, she's really, really tough.
I know.
She came to BPW that one time, and I'm like, I feel bad for the other girl.
Seriously, I'm here like, if I wasn't wrestling her like another time, like I just ask her to be my tag team or something, because she looks so. Not only does she look really cool, but she's also really good as well in the ring.
Yeah, have you been studying her matches or online or?
I've been doing that assignment, like studying her. It's very much like something different that I've ever worked against, because I'm usually the base. Like when it comes to like a match, I'm usually the base, because I'm usually the tall one, and I'm not really that tall, and I'm pretty sure she's a lot taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here like, I'm gonna have to change up strategy, which is fine, but we're good.
Yeah. What have you noticed when you're watching her matches? So like,
I'm sorry, what?
The way she moves. What have you noticed when you were watching her matches? I'm sorry,
Just basically the obvious, like what I've said. Like she's just very intimidating, and it's a lot of it. Like I'm still flustered. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and she's very tough too. So
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So that match should be an exciting match. I'm excited for you to coming to New York and wrestling.
My only motto for this match is, I will look pretty, but I will still give hell. That is the only thing I want from this match.
Yeah, I've noticed that from the Instagram page that you actually went to watched the Barbie movie. Did you actually see Oppenheimer as well? Or
I couldn't.
No, so.
But I wanted to. I did wanted to see Oppenheimer.
Now my question.
I should have done the full marathon, like everyone said, like the mimosas, and then go to Oppenheimer, but I didn't. I am so embarrassed.
Man, me and my girlfriend, we sat through both movies. we enjoyed both of them, so.
That's actually pretty awesome, though.
Yes. So now my question to you is about that movie is, if the Oppenheimer was a real movie, what would the plot line be?
If Oppenheimer.
No, Barbenheimer.
Oh, wow.
If Barbenheimer was an actual movie, what would the plot line be?
I've seen the memes. Why can't I picture this? I just have like a crossover between like literally just Barbie, instead of arriving to like the beautiful beaches of California, just arriving like to a different time at when Oppenheimer, like the whole event happened. I just wanted to see how would that go like, because the Barbies from that movie are like very ahead of their time, and women's role back in Oppenheimer time weren't. So it'd be like a very weird crossover.
It would be a real weird crossover. I think that Barbie needs to save the world from like the atomic bomb or something like
Oh,
that.
you want Barbie to
I
save the
know
world?
it's or something
Love
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Become like or some kind of
Yes.
superhero type of movie. There you go. Right.
I dig it. I like it. I'd watch it.
There's some baddies that have to like are trying to drop an atomic bomb, and Barbie has to be like the Terminator or something like that. And she's the one with the coat and everything like that. Or
Ooh, I
Matrix
like this.
or Matrix or something like that.
I like this. I like this much better than my idea, though. I really like it.
I love that idea, man, because I thought this whole thing, man. What do you guys
You
think in the
already
comments?
have I could actually picture you just writing the script yourself.
Man, there has to be a script now. I'm convinced that there has to be a script for Barbenheimer now.
I just
That the
have
me
a very good question with your movie idea. What's Ken's role in this movie?
What is Ken's role in this movie? Ken's the one that's dropping the bomb, and
Oh, well, singing, I'm just Ken.
what?
Well, singing, I'm just Ken.
I'm just Ken. Ken and his
The,
friends are trying to are the instigators in this movie, and Barbie
yes,
has to stop. There you go. Right there's the plot line.
we
Perfect
got
plot line.
this.
We got this. Hollywood needs to make a movie about
He's
this
the
now.
misunderstood one. It's fine.
Have you seen the memes or no? Because there was actually a meme with Barbie with like
The
the top
memes from you mean the
Barbie.
Barbieheimer or just like separate like movie wise?
No, the memes for Barbenheimer.
I've seen one that says, "Oh, only one of this is a Nobel Prize winner," or stuff like that. But I haven't seen like the more culturally referenced ones. But I do love that one.
There was actually one where she's actually wearing a trench coat and then she's wearing like a top hat, and you see it. You know how Crispin Glover is wearing like the hat in the
Yeah,
movie? They took his face off and put Barbie's face on there.
we gotta find this meme. I gotta see it.
I will send it to you. I'll send
Please
you this
do.
meme. I'll send you this meme. But did you have the opportunity to watch All In or
I didn't because I've been dealing with this thing from yesterday. But I did see that Soraya won.
Pete's here? It's like not Nay is in the car driving through the streets of PR at night. Ja ja ja.
Technically, okay, in my defense, I'm actually going to the ER. I'm just gonna straight up say it. Not Nahir being herself at this time of day.
Man, Pete, if you want to come in here, you could come in, man.
He just wants to be he just wants to like troll me. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to your match. That match is gonna be awesome.
I'm actually
So
very excited.
did you watch? I'm sorry. Did you watch All In or?
No.
Chapter?
I saw a couple of like highlights, for example, the Adam Cole and MJF moment, the oh, Jesus Christ, I forget their names. I just remember the phrase. I'm so bad at this sometimes. The trios the trios.
The tag match, the
The
acclaim,
scissor me.
the acclaimed, right? The
The
acclaimed those
Acclaim,
guys.
yes, I forgot them, and I've seen them. I saw them during a dark match, like back in 2022.
Uh-huh.
And one of the guys actually wrestled in dark against one of the guys in Puerto Rico, by the way. So I'm just here like I'm embarrassed for not remembering the name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had the claim, and it was crap. Man, don't hurt. Help me out in the House of Black. Yeah, with the lantern. That's right. I had a brain fart right there.
It's
That
okay.
was a great that was a great tribute with the lantern though. That Buddy Murphy carried the lantern during the House of Black's entrance for Bray Wyatt.
I love the Julia Hart intervention. I saw that. I thought it was hilarious.
I like the fact that Paige came out um with her family as
Oh
her entrance.
yes.
That was an amazing entrance, by the way. You know,
And I love the fact that, Tony accidentally hit her mom, so it's like,
right in the
oh,
face. That
yeah.
and that was a brutal shot, though. You know,
I was like, I would not want to be Saraya Knight at that moment.
no, right? No, she's tough. Soraya Knight's tough, though. You know,
Oh, that woman's tough. She tough as
she
nails.
train she's trains people too. So, have you ever got to work with her, or
No,
no,
unfortunately, no. But I've
no,
seen the stuff she does.
yeah, yeah. So that and the MJF I'm Cole match, but my favorite match I would have to say was Young Bucks and FTR was probably my favorite match of the night.
What happened exactly? I saw even I since I didn't see the event, I've been reading like a couple of things. There was this thing that said about an incident.
An incident.
Yeah, like with CM Punk.
Oh my God! Jungle Boy and CM Punk really got into it. That this was not kayfabe or nothing. I think Jungle Boy said some stuff about CM Punk, and then
Oh
I
no,
think CM yeah, this is like a legit thing that's been going on. So,
this is
but
crazy.
Punk and Jungle Boy right there. So and
I was not that far from what I remembered. Okay.
I don't know if it's kayfabe because I remember a long time ago when CM Punk first came to AEW, he said that Jungle Boy was somebody he really wanted to work. So I don't know if it's Punk needs to go away again.
Jesus.
Yeah,
No filter.
no filter right
Respect.
here. Respect right there. But yeah, CM Punk right there, man. You know, he'd the thing is about CM Punk though is I want to see a CM Punk in an FTR versus Elite match, just because of how much heat that those teams have. I know that they all can't get along, but you have to think about it this way: if they could work something out into an angle, it would be money,
Oh
and
yes.
they got to work something out. I mean, you know, it's like basically just shut up and just work something out, and we could all make money. That's
For
it.
the sake of our bank accounts. That's where you want to
Exact.
go at. I love it.
Yeah. FTR and Punk against the Elite. It's a money match right there. So
FTR is great. Like I've been watching them since, back in their old WWE days, so very, very good team.
yeah, what do you have a favorite FTR match, or they have so many?
There's just so many, but I love again, this is just me talking like from back then. I used to watch this because to be honest, I'm not like as familiarized as I should be with AEW, not because I'm a hater, because I'm not. I actually enjoy the fact that there's lots of companies people can get the opportunities to work at now, which is great. But it's time wise, I don't get to watch everything. So I just keep up with like highlight reels or just stuff. But I did love like their iconic matches back in WWE, like using their whole sticks and the rivalry between like them and New Day, because chemistry in the ring is great. So
I like the fact that they're actually giving MJF a chance to shine because he's such a great talent, and he's like a homegrown star. And it's like everyone says,
yes,
well, AEW only focuses on the WWE superstars. I'm like, well, look at someone like MJF. He's thriving right there. He's probably like their number one guy in AEW right
he's
now.
just being himself at that point.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I mean, so what's your opinion on AEW coming to Seattle? Did you hear about that announcement or
Ah, you got me so bad today. I haven't. I'm sorry.
It was on social media. Tony Khan just announced that they're going to do a Tony Inoki tribute show.
I'm gonna have to go to catch up on that because I swear I didn't see it. Like I've been just so rushed today. I haven't seen much. Like I knew the basics because I have friends that were watching the show today, but I didn't get the chance to.
So you talk about AEW doing big things. You're actually doing big things also because you're going to be wrestling also Sammy Chaos on September 8th at Deja Vu, which is awesome. Yeah. So can't wait for that one. And also you could be wrestling, I believe, the next night right?
Yep. Match still hasn't been announced yet.
It's TBD, to be determined. So,
So I'm just here waiting patiently until we get to know who I'm wrestling with, which is amazing. I'm excited to find out. And then the next day, instead of New York, we're going to Connecticut.
And that's another TBD, right?
Exactly.
So have you been watching like the BPW roster or
I saw last thing I saw from the last event, no, like a event like a couple of weeks ago. There was a match that we're looking for the number one contender for the BPW's women's champion. That was one. Fun fact: one of the women that was in that match is actually Ivy de la Rosa.
Ivy de Rosa, yeah.
Yeah, well, she's the current IWA Puerto Rico Women's Champion. The company I'm from in Puerto Rico. Super fun fact. She's the current reigning champion. She won it like a week or two ago.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So it's like going in full circle. She went there last month. I'm going there this month. I've never wrestled her. And I know she didn't get the opportunity, but I'm here I'm kind of following Boricua footsteps, and that makes it quite fun for me.
Yeah. Anyone else in BPW you've been following or
I've heard stuff about the champ, which is super fun.
Yeah.
She's on a mean streak, winning.
Yeah. Oh my God. She's been wrestling. She's been champion for almost a year and a half, almost.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. I was like, wow.
Yeah. But yeah, there's other wrestlers. You got Eric James there. You got Bobby Orlando. Have you been following those guys or?
I gotta say that I'm kind of like a girl's girl. I stick to the girls, but I will get more informed as the day gets closer because I'm still going through the whole rush from yesterday. Because yesterday, back here there was a female main event. That's the reason why I got this in the first place. So I'm still kind of flustered, and it's fine.
Hope you're doing well. So
I'm fine. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie. It hurts, but I'm not. It's not broken. It's just hurting.
Mm-hmm. So I saw also on your Instagram you were actually wrestled for a title as well. So
Yeah. So in IWA, I've had the opportunity. I've actually been making jokes about this. I've only wrestled 3 times because I switched this year from interviewer to wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So the 3 opportunities that I've had in IWA have been championship matches,
mm-hmm.
which I've actually mentally thought I don't deserve to be here, but I have to because I need to prove myself. So the first one was against the first inaugural champ because we got the title back, which was Crystal. The second one was a fatal 4-way. That was won by a fatal 5-way. Sorry, that was won by the champ the one Roxy, which was the one that Evie took the title from.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time I wrestled for a championship match was at a fatal 4-way from the IWA Florida Championship, which La Brava retained.
La Brava, gotcha.
La Brava, yes.
I think she wrestled in We Are Wrestling also, or is it it's a different La Brava?
It's La Brava Escobar. She's in NWA now.
NWA, wow.
And it's funny when I found out I had that opportunity, I was like, oh, That woman has been in so many of my wrestling's like love stories because my first practice, she was there. She's not gonna remember, but I do. I got her. I had receipts. I had the pictures. When I debuted as a valet, like 2 years or like a year and a half after that first practice, she was in a championship match that day in Florida, IWA Florida, for that title she has. And then they said, "Oh, you're going for that title," and I'm like, "Oh, snap!"
Mhm.
It was supposed to be the full circle. Fortunately, she retained, but that also means that I can improve more to actually, get to that point where I actually finish that story with her.
Mhm. Is there any places in New York you would like to check out, or like any restaurants or anything?
I mean, Instagram has done its fair share of suggestions, such
Mm.
as and so did TikTok. I wrote them down. They're at my I left them at my desk, but I will send to you the list so you tell me if they're good or not.
I will say, I will tell you if it's a tourist spot or not. It's like, nah, you don't
I
want to
don't
go
want the
there.
touristy spots. I want
No,
to go big or go home. The only thing I want to do fully again was the sex museum because I've only gone there once and I know they've added a lot more stuff to it. So I'm like, I need to go there again. But that's the only thing I know fully that touristy type. That's the only touristy type I want to do. The other things I'm just gonna pig out in fun restaurants.
I haven't been to the city in like 3 years, and the thing is, I actually went to Times Square for the first time in like 5 or 6 years, and I'm like, geez, this really got touristy, because there's just so much tourists around. So it's like, so keep away from Times Square. That's the number one right there. You're gonna see so many people with scams over there. They'll try to like say, oh, I'm Homer Simpson or I'm Spider Man or something like that, trying to get a picture. And when you do try to take a picture with them, they'll try to ask for a tip, and they'll chase you down for a tip.
Oh,
So if you see any of the costume characters in Times Square,
so
they-
no, big no. Okay.
it's a big no right there. So yeah,
I mean,
so
I
yeah,
did go when COVID was very much in its outbreak because of they modeling never stopped. They still did the shows. So there was the whole thing about the poster in Times Square, and I had to go all masked up and cold because it was February. Remember, I'm not used to the cold, so it was bad.
oh man, February is the worst time to come to New York.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm dying here, but I just wanted to see the poster so bad.
I feel like New York is super cold, but if you go up to like Massachusetts or Maine during January, February, forget it. It's even worse than New York.
I was in
It,
Maryland because I took the train from Maryland to New York last time I went to New York. It was just as bad and traumatic as a person who's used to 100 degrees.
yeah, no, I'm saying this one is 0 degrees, like below zero. Up, you go up to Maine, it's like towards Canada over there. So
I'm just not gonna go. I'm just
don't
not.
go.
I'm just gonna. Yeah. I'm just gonna
I
be
mean,
like, nope.
the only thing about Massachusetts, I'd recommend the wrestling scene's pretty good up there too. They have a lot of promotions up in New England.
Yeah. Maine also has a lot promotion as well. I saw that because I've been doing my fair share of stalking promotions. It's fun. It's actually quite an interesting ride to see what the other places are doing.
Yeah, Limitless, Beyond's up there. There's just so many promotions up in that New England area that you want to check out. So yeah, so if where could people find you exactly if they want?
So my Instagram is guess I have to spell this one out because it's completely in Spanish. Rizos y sarcasmos, so RIZOSYSARCASMOS. It's hard to translate it.
So that's the Instagram. So I want to thank
That's the
you so much.
Instagram handle. Yeah,
I want to thank you so much for coming back on the podcast.
it's all right. And I guess I'll meet you on VPW this
Definitely
September.
You'll see me at VPW. I'll be there. So
Perfect then.
Pete's like, you got 7 matches in 3 days.
Yeah. And I'm going to be crying during those 7 matches.
7 matches. So where else are you wrestling besides VPW? We are
No.
wrestling.
I go to him first, and then I go to Connecticut. I got 3. He's just messing with us.
He's messing. You got more. Come on. You got to reveal the rest of them. He's had 7 matches. There you go.
said 7. Where are the other 4?
I only know about 3 of them. Maybe Pete's trying to tell you you're wrestling Sammy and somebody else.
Is this what's happening?
You're gonna have he's gonna have a gauntlet, right? Pete's gonna have a gauntlet for you.
I feel like this is what he's trying to tell me. I'm not like.
He's gonna have 4 matches for you in one day. Is what he's gonna do, right?
Okay, I'll cry, but I'll do them. I'll cry, but I'll get to it.
Man, Pete, what are the other matches? Come on, we want to know, right?
He's just being mean. He doesn't want to tell us.
He doesn't want to tell us. All right. I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast, and I
It's
guess
all
I'll
right.
see you at VPW.
Yes, you will. Bye.